Hey folks, welcome back to Gunning Down a Dream. I hope all of you have been doing well. I'm coming to you with another video. I would like to start this video off with saying I apologize for having not been getting videos posted as frequently as what I was. Myself, my wife, and our kids, we are in the process of moving and dealing with that stuff. So that's been pretty hectic and chaotic, so I did want to mention that and give you guys that have subscribed a huge shout out and thank you very much for staying tuned and sticking with us. You guys absolutely mean a lot to me and this channel here in the firearms community, because we have to stick together and we have to get the word out there and spread the information on firearms. Firearms news, legislation, just anything to do with firearms and the Second Amendment. We have got to stay hammering down on these topics. Anyways, for those of you folks that may have not subscribed so far, if you would please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and drop down into the comments, leave a comment, a video suggestion. We try to keep things nice and friendly as possible. As always, I am in no way sponsored or employed by any companies or people that I may mention, as well as all firearms are clear as well as free of ammunition. They are all flagged. So I would ask that anybody be considerate of that. Realize that everything is being done in a safe manner per accordance of YouTube policy, as well as if you have something hateful or nasty to say, then just please don't do so. I wanted to do a quick huge shout out down to U.S. Defense Solutions down in Greenwood, Indiana. As usual, the fellas down there keep it real. They do have some firearms in stock right now. They always have been here lately. So if you would, check them out. Also, if you're looking to get your firearms Cerakoted, check out Keenan. He is the master Cerakoter of my choice. He is working on a revolver of mine right now. It's going to be done and called Razorback, with black cherry on the hammer, the cylinder release button, the trigger. So I look forward for that to be coming back here before too long. So getting into today's video, we're going to be touching on what are the best applications for home defense as well as self-defense. This topic here is different for all folks and all people, depending on application, depending on where you live. If you're defending your home, are you looking for a rifle, shotgun, or pistol? You drop down into the comments and let me know what you prefer to defend your home with, as well as personal protection, self-defense, whether you're at home or whether you are carrying. Let me know down in the comments in your states what your carry laws are, if you're allowed to carry concealed, if you're allowed to carry open carry. I've got a few firearms laid out here. Again, as I've mentioned, they are all flagged for the purpose of safety. So touching on some different firearms, I'm just going to grab one here to start off with. This is flagged. As you can see, this is the Taurus TX22. I just grabbed a few different calibers just as an example here. So with this particular firearm, it is chambered in .22 long rifle. What are your thoughts on using the .22 long rifle cartridge or ammo for self-defense or home protection? You let me know there. This one here is a really nice firearm in my opinion on the Taurus TX22. With that, I'll briefly touch on that. I do have some Aguila here. These are the hollow points. So usually 22s, you can use those to put down animals or for different applications. They're really great to plink around with. But let me know what your thoughts are on using the 22 long rifle cartridge for home defense or even self-defense. Again, there's a whole lot of various calibers of firearms out there. I've also got a few different boxes of ammunition over here that I'll be touching on. So here we are. We're going to go from the 22 to a couple different 9mm here. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm EZ. Again, this has been Cerakoted with rose gold, as well as gold on all of the controls, done by Keenan and the guys down at U.S. Defense Solutions business. So let me know also on concealed carry or home protection, self-defense, whatever it may be, different size of a firearm. Let me know how large of a firearm you like to carry personally. Do you like to carry a compact pistol if you're out and about, or do you like to carry a full-size pistol if you're out and about, or even at home? What do you have for maybe like a nightstand firearm, or what do you have for like a toolbox firearm or pistol? Again, 9mm is one of the most versatile calibers that you can use for home protection as well as concealed carry and self-defense protection. I do have a couple different types of 9mm right here. This is a full metal jacket right there. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. It is a target round, but in a pinch, if you did have to protect yourself, that would be a viable option to be able to defend yourself. Here is a hollow point, one of them special guys right there. That is a definite good viable option as well. If you're able to find either of those types of ammunition, let me know what your thoughts on that are in terms, again, of reliability, and how do you like to carry your ammunition, or what type. So here is another 9mm right here. Some of these are within the same size realm. This is the Taurus G2C. I've grabbed a couple of these firearms of my wife's because they're newer and they have been recently gotten in the past year or so. That's most of the firearms that we'll be going over right now. Do you prefer a subcompact, or do you prefer concealed carry? Do you prefer having a firearm readily available for your reach? Because I always tell my wife and kids, if a firearm or a gun, if you plan on defending your family and your loved ones, if a gun is out of arm's reach, then it's too far away. So again, a couple of these I've got I think I'm going to have about 4 9mm we're going to be touching on here, just because there's so many varieties. Smith & Wesson, Taurus, Springfield Armory. So this one here is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm Performance Center. This is the Core Series, which is the competition optics ready model. All of these firearms I did previous videos on. The slide is cut on this for optics in a red dot. It does have the suppressor height sights. What about ammo capacity? That's another thing I wanted to touch on. Do you prefer carrying a firearm that has more ammo capacity, or do you prefer carrying a firearm that has fewer rounds? double stack magazine, single stack magazine. What is your preference? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about that, if you would please. Again, I do rotate firearms myself for concealed carry, just because, you know, you could be carrying, like for summertime. I'm going to touch on the this is just an example. The summertime, you might want to carry something small if you're wearing shorts, or like for women maybe a dress, or just something cool for the weather. This is the Springfield Armory Hellcat. On any given time, you have 13 plus 1, or it's either 11 plus 1 or 12 plus 1. I can't remember on that. I do apologize. I'm drawing a blank, but this also has the slide cut. It did come with the shield red dot as well. But this is more of a pocket pistol in my opinion. That way you can carry it, conceal it without any kind of printing or anything to give away the fact that you're carrying a firearm, if you do not want somebody to know about that, or to know that you've got a firearm on you. So again, you know, there's a lot of varying factors when it comes to home protection as well as self-protection. Do you have a laser on one of your firearms, a red dot? What type of optics do you have, if you have optics? The Hellcat that I just showed you folks does have the tritium luminescent front sight with the rear URAC sight, so you have a better sight acquisition, so you can get on target better and quicker. I'm going to go ahead and grab another Springfield Armory that I've got over here. This is the XD45 subcompact right there. That is in the bitone color right there. It does have the Crimson Trace grip activated laser. So if you're looking for more knockdown power, what are your thoughts on a 45 caliber pistol as well? Again, depending on what I'm doing and where I'm at. If it's winter time, you might be able to carry a couple extra firearms that are larger in size. Basically, it is a preference, as I have mentioned, just because some people may want to carry something that's lightweight. You've got to take into consideration recoil, other various stuff, how it fits your hand, the grip. If your hands are small, do you want a smaller firearm? Or if your hands are large, do you want a larger firearm to have? I'm going to go ahead real quick and grab this. This is this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 15. This is chambered in 223 and 5.56. Again, this is flagged. It has the adjustable stock on it, as well as the pop-up rear sight. I am actually getting ready to install the Burris pepper mount on here, so I can actually have either a scope with a red dot, or I may just get one of like the Vortex Venoms or something like that. It does have the A2 front post sight on this. So what are your thoughts on the AR-15 for home defense or property protection? Do you think it is too much to carry a rifle like this around in your truck or vehicle or on your person? Or do you think that it's just fine to do so? Personally, my opinion is that carry whatever firearm you want to carry, as long as you're doing it legally and lawfully. That way everybody stays safe, and then they can't have anything to gripe about to come after our gun rights any more than they're already possibly trying to do. So again, AR-15 platform, what are your thoughts on that? Drop down into the comments. Let me know what kind of ammunition you like to run in your AR-15s, whether you're using it for home protection or vehicle protection or business protection or even self-protection. Again, you can get different magazine sizes. You can get the 20 round mags. This is a Magpul. I do have, I believe these are some armor piercing rounds that I've got in here right now, just to have a couple mags of those loaded up. The A-pits. Anyways, what are your thoughts on the AR-15 platform for, again, home protection, self-protection, or just to have the rifle in like a truck or vehicle trunk maybe? You have so many different options that you can touch on when it comes to defending you, your family, and anything that you own, as long as you have an immediate threat trying to take over your personal space. I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. This one here is the Springfield Armory St. Victor, chambered in .308. Again, everything is unloaded. This is the Magpul D50, which is the 50 round drum mag. It is empty. It does not have ammo in it. You can see that it's flagged. Currently, this rifle here does have the front foregrip that is deployable right there. So what are your thoughts on something like that, using it for more of a tactical standpoint? Again, I have no optics on this right now. I've taken optics off. It just has the pop-up sights right now, the M-bus sights on the front and back. They are Springfield's, I believe these are Springfield made. They're not Magpul. So for something like that, what are your thoughts on that, for using this for home protection, property protection, or even self-defense? Typically that's a larger caliber rifle round, so some people may frown upon using that for home defense or self-protection, but I guess at the end of the day, what you've got to focus on is whatever you have available, or whatever you have available to grab to defend your family. So you can have smaller magazines like that. This is a 10 round Magpul mag for 308s. So you can even have a smaller, more lightweight magazine. You can have a 10 round, 20 round, 25 and 30, all the way up to the 50 round drum mag. And last but not least, this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 10 with the Vortex Strike Eagle 1x8x24 illuminated BDC reticle. So this one here, if you needed to reach out between 400 to 600 yards, you could do so comfortably. And you can even use this as a red dot, basically, if you have to use this in like a close quarters situation. The particular scope on here can be used for the AR-15 platform or the AR-10 platform. You've just got to calibrate your scope for each rifle. So the possibilities here are endless. This also has the Vortex cantilever mount on that as well. Basically, with the way the world is right now, you can't be too careful with protecting your loved ones, protecting yourself. Men, women, younger adults, children. Firearm safety is number one, but folks really need to be able to defend themselves, because some people may be more vulnerable to threats and stuff like that. Anyways, this video here, I have been meaning to get one out, so if you would drop down into the comments. This is Gunning Down a Dream. I hope all of you are doing well, and thank you for subscribing. We are definitely working on some other video ideas, So hopefully all of you folks are staying safe, keeping your eye on the prize, and safe home practices of firearm safety. I drew a blank right there, but anyways, God bless you and your families. This is Gunning Down a Dream. We will see you in the next one.